everybody, Britical Saiyans here, I'm Matt.
And I'm Jonah.
I'm so sorry about the delay there. Right, so they've revealed the yellow, blue,
Yep.
blue, yellow stuff.
Yeah, the blue and the mix.
Yeah. But they didn't actually go and post it in the strategy or anything. It's just straight up in a card list, and then you've got to go through the pages and find it yourself.
Yeah. So bear with.
Fair enough. Well, we got it now. It should be these last couple of pages anyway.
Fingers crossed.
I'd like to think so, but we'll see. So yeah, Jonah's going to start off because it's hit.
Yeah. Get a new hit leader. It's Universe 6 finally. So active main once per turn. Choose one card in life and add it to your hand. Choose up to one blue or yellow Universe 6 card with an edge cost of 1 in your hand and play it. So just play a 1-drop for free, and it can be blue or yellow, which is nice.
And Self-Awakening.
Yep, Self-Awakening, and it draws you a card and turns an edge back to active on the Awaken, so I get to time skip it, which we have seen before, but go for it again. So it's auto wins card attacks, draw a card. Secondary auto is when your opponent's leader card flips back to its front, choose up to one blue or yellow Universe 6 card in your draw pair, an edge cost of 3, and play it.
3 or less.
3 or less. So again, just really useful, and the whole point of hit is to flip the leader.
It does mean you can combo off cards, so you can combo off a free cost, get it out with this effect, and then pay your energy to play something else.
Yeah.
It's another way to build up ball presence quicker.
It's nice. And then active main once per turn, choose one card in your hand and place it into your drop. Choose up to one blue or yellow Universe 6 card in your hand with an edge cost of 2 or less and play it.
So much ball presence so quickly.
I know, it just swarms. Kami kills the deck, apparently.
Really, what gave it away?
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay, so the next card is we got Khalifa and Kale. If I'm pronouncing Khalifa wrong, or
No, you've done it right.
I don't know, the anime said a different way.
Yeah, well, it's just translations and, like, all that.
They're like cauliflower or something, like, I don't know. Like they were more emphasis on the cauliflower part of it.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so we got the sister duo leader. So also when it attacks a leader, draw a card, so it can't just swing at anything and draw. So you're helping your opponent, but if you want to draw cards, you kind of have to. Well, you can help them awaken quicker. Depends. Might not want to awaken, so you're probably putting pressure on. I don't know. Anyway, so activate main. When you have 3 or more energy, choose up to one blue Kale card and one yellow Khalifa card with energy cost 2 or less in your hand and play them. Then negate this skill for the duration of the game. That's actually really powerful skill, because of putting them both out means you'd be able to do the Union-Potara. I don't know the energy cost for it. So I'm presuming you'll probably want to hold off on your awakening until you do that activate main, so you can go into the Union-Potara and then awaken.
Well,
actually no, the awakening doesn't matter, you only draw a card.
It's still handy because you can, if you know you're going to awaken and you can do the Union-Potara like you said, you can just play, oh, activate the skill, play them out, awaken, draw my card, and then evolve. So,
well,
Potara.
Yeah. So the awaken side goes into Kefla. Holy crap. Right, so also when this card attacks, you draw one card, then you choose up to one Universe 6 card in your battle area, and both this card and the chosen card gain 5k. So it's it's like the old Khalifa leader from the draft box, where it's like she took a life and gave herself and everything 5k that wasn't a black card.
Well, also
but it's similar to that.
The Kefla in the ultimate box is like dump a card, give a red card, and this card 5k. So it just seems to be a recurring pattern
for the Kefla.
Yeah,
Khalifa.
Kefla says Khalifa to just give power.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, see 2-drop 20k, and it's just a beat stick.
Yeah. Okay, so we got Saiyan Bloodline Vegeta. I think, have we skipped over the... No, okay.
It is going to go between because...
It's going to be really weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Saiyan Bloodline Vegeta. I'm just, for some reason, I'm thinking we skipped over the blue card somewhere.
We'll find out.
We might have to go back a few pages. So it's a 2-drop, 2 of it being yellow, so yeah, you really can't get away with that. 15k power. Also, when this card attacks, you look at the top 2 cards on top of your deck, you choose up to 1 blue or yellow Saiyan card from among them, add your hand and place the remaining cards in your drop area. Pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Generic searching. Somewhat.
Well,
It's colour restricted, but it's still generic.
It's 2 colours instead of 1, which is good. Because it means you can, like,
well,
you have a bit of choice.
You look at the top 2, you choose 1, and then you mill the other one.
Yeah.
So you're set up for your overrealm, sparking, whatever you go for.
Yeah. So we've got Champa the Trickster. It's a 3 cost with 15k power. Has counterplay, in which you just play it. Permanent of if a multicolored card is your energy, reduces cost in your hand by 1. And then auto of when you play this card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, switch it to rest mode, then draw one card if it's your opponent's turn. It's the crushball that draws you a card.
Yeah, cost 2
Yeah.
to do it, or if you've got the multi-coloured card. If not, it costs 3 to do.
But it still draws you a card and it's just crushable.
You know what, just because it's hit, I'm going to let you read this one. It is also the SR.
Is it also because there's a lot of words?
No, it's just hit, so I'll just let you...
Okay.
You like it, I'll let you read it.
Okay. So we got Hit, Pride of Universe 6. It's a 5-drop 20k power, 3 of the cost being yellow. It has EX Evolve for 2 yellow and a colourless onto a yellow hit with an energy cost of 2. He has dual attack and auto bond 2 of Universe 6. When a card evolves into this card, your lead card is a yellow Universe 6 and you have 4 more energy. Flip your opponent's leader to the front. If you do, your opponent cannot activate their Awaken or Wish skills until the end of their next turn.
So it just means they basically can't... Oh, you flip them over, it comes back to their turn, awaken, and they gain advantage.
Yeah.
Basically, they have to either awaken and gain their advantage, or wait until the end of the turn, go back to the opponent's turn, and then awaken, and try and defend yourself that way.
Yeah. It works better because if it's just during your turn, then you've got to try and do a lot of work in that turn.
Yeah.
It has the activation of once per turn, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, negate its skills for a duration of the turn, and send it to its owner's warp. At the end of your opponent's next turn, play the card sent to the warp by this skill from the warp in its owner's battle area in rest mode.
Warp, 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 warp.
I know. It
Brain.
it seemed like a lot of wording just to say like warp an opponent's card, negating its skills. It returns during the end of their next turn in rest mode from the warp.
Okay, so here's the 2 costs that it evolves onto. So you got Hit, After Image, Master. It's got 9k power.
Awkward numbers.
It's got 9k power for a 2-drop. Okay. Also, when you play this card from your hand, your opponent chooses 1 card from their hand and sends it to their warp. Ew. That's just generic as well, so you could just throw that in there if you really want to take a card out of your opponent's hand.
Yeah.
Activate main, send this card to its owner's warp. At the start of your next main phase, if your leader card is yellow, Universe 6 card, play this card that was sent to the warp by this skill in its owner's battle area. So it's a way of like
It keeps itself
alive, so it can come back as an evolved target.
Yeah.
And also because it says when you, and that's from the hand. Oh thank God. Oh God. If it didn't say from the hand.
Yeah, I think they would have to put that because then it would just be a really powerful common.
Yeah.
So we've got Kaba Undisguised Rage. It's a 2.5k power. It has Blocker and Revenge.
Yeah, Jarobi.
Yeah. The thing I hate about this though is that look how much space they got in that box. They didn't just like write out Revenge and Blocker for the sake of it. They were just like, yeah, we'll just put it in the corner because everyone knows what that means.
Yeah.
And it just seems wasteful. Especially it's like they're trying to, by the looks of it, trying to get people to start playing the game from this point. So not elaborating on those two skills for new players is bad. Plus Revenge is weird now, so you need to elaborate on it.
Yeah. Revenge just, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got Carver Brimming with Spirit. It's a 1-drop 5k. You play when you draw a card. Cool.
He's Youthful Bulmer. So we have...
Another SR.
Yep, it's Khalifa, the Awakened Sister. So 4-drop 20k power. It has double strike. And also, during your turn, at the end of the battle, after you combo with this card, choose up to one yellow Khalifa card in your battle area and play this card on top of it.
So it's like the apes.
Yep, just
and
like the apes.
And it does have a cost to the combo.
Yep.
It costs 1 for 10k.
And then, secondary auto of when you play this card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards or energy and switch it to rest mode. That becomes really horrible when you think about just playing a Khalifa out with a skill and then just like you pay one, evolve, tap an opponent's energy, and you get a double striker for one energy. Yeah.
Yeah! Alright, so we got Khalifa, the...
Resilient.
Thank you. So, Sister. Yeah. It's a 4-drop 10k right in yellow. Shut up. Permanent. If your opponent has 6 or more cards in rest mode, you can play this card from your hand without paying its energy cost.
It's not once per turn. You could just spam 4 Khalifas on them.
Yeah, if you could actually meet the requirement.
I want to, just to see if I can. Just like, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Bip. 4 Khalifas.
For no reason.
Because you've got 6 cards in rest mode.
There's no point. Just read the next card.
Okay, so we have Khalifa, the bold sister.
You were about to say Khalifa the sister there, weren't
I
you?
was about to say the Bond sister. I was like, that is wrong. I don't know where I was going with it. Khalifa the blind.
Just read the effect.
So it's a 1 cost with 4k power. It has permanent of this card can't be carried by your opponent's skills. And also of when you play this card, look up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 blue or yellow Universe 6 card among them, add to your hand and then shuffle your deck.
Search power.
Yay!
Oh god.
You got more frost?
Yeah, Ironclad Defense Frost. So I did read that right. Yeah.
Yeah.
4-drop, 2 have been yellow, 20k power, blocker. Cool.
Oh, they elaborated it on there. The poor Carver.
Auto, during your turn, at the end of the battle, after you combo with this card, choose up to 1 yellow frost card in your battle area and play this card on top of it and switch this card to active mode. So you can swing with the frost, evolve this onto it, and then have a blocker for the following turn.
Yep.
Cool. There's the frost.
So we have frost, the path of full power, the path to full power. Yeah.
Hibblib. The path to the path of the path.
Path to flower. So it's a 2-drop 10k power, and its auto is when you combo with this card and your leader is yellow, you may choose 1 card from your hand and place it in your drop area. If you do, choose 1. Also, it's the yellow version of these combo bits.
Yeah.
So you either choose up to 3 battle cards and each cost of 3 or more, and 35 or less power in your drop, place them at the bottom of your deck in any order, or you choose 1 battle card in your opponent's drop area, return it to your opponent's deck, then your opponent shuffles their deck.
Sorry. So we got a new super combo for Universe 6, which is yellow.
Well,
it's generic, but
yeah.
still. So it's got a 10k showing without having to be at certain life and all that. And if you like the 4S, draw a card. So if you've got more than 4 life, you can play this. Just don't draw a card.
Yeah. I've got Nagata, Defender of Universe 6. So again, super combo. It doesn't have power initially, but it does have a different auto. So when you come with this card, you can either see Universe 6 card, and your life is at 5 or less, draw a card, and this gains 10,000 combat power for the duration of the turn. So it's like the one they got in World Tournament. It's just yellow.
It's also Universe 6.
Yep, that's what I said. It's like the one they got in Tournament Power. It's just yellow.
You say World Tournament.
Oh. No, just whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're never going to let us down.
Alright, so we got Namekian Partner. I'm not even going to try.
So now?
2 drop, 10k power, auto. When you play this card, you choose it to 1, Namekian Partner, whatever his name is, the other guy from your deck, add it to your hand, and then shuffle your deck.
One Namekian Partner, the other bloke.
And just for the sake of it, this basically does exactly the same thing.
Yep.
Has exactly the same cost, same stats, but surges the other guy.
Yeah.
There we go.
So we have Zamasu, Inviting Despair. So 4 cost with 15k power, 2 cost being yellow. It has Indestructible. I'm waiting for the surprise. Permanent. Battle cards chosen with this card skill can't be switched to active mode. Okay. When you play this card, choose up to 2 Saiyan, Earthling and or God cards in your opponent's barrier and switch barrier battle area. I've had a long day and switch them to rest mode. Y'all good there? Y'all?
The skill's very restrictive because if you get something that doesn't use any of those 3 things.
Did you all get the laugh track before you made your point?
Because like, you could easily be against something that doesn't require or doesn't have any of those things.
Yeah, but a lot of cards in the game now are Saiyan.
Yeah.
So
the likelihood is you will come across one of the 3 things.
Yeah, unless you're up against aliens, machine mutants, or androids.
Yes.
Or the demon realm race. There's like 4 things I can think of at the top of my head.
It's the majority of the game it covers.
Yeah.
So, but still. No, wait, this is this card, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just one me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got Hidden Ambition Zamasu. I did get that right.
Yes.
2 drop, 4k. Indestructible, Barrier, Deflect.
Why does it have barrier if it has indestructible? Why?
This card cannot be KO'd by your opponent's card skills or battle and does not lead to battle area. This card can't be chosen by skills of your opponent's cards.
Your opponent can put them in rest mode. Oh no!
And it also has Deflect.
That is a waste of barrier. Being like, oh, we don't want your opponent switching it to rest mode. It's like, it doesn't matter, it won't die.
I can kind of see why it has Deflect, because it's also, because when you play this card, you choose up to 1 blue Goku Black card to you cost 2 or less from your hand and play it.
Yeah, Deflect makes sense. Barrier is pointless. But that's the thing, Zamasu came out before Barrier and people were like, oh my god, it's so OP. And now it's just like, oh yeah, we'll give him Barrier. It sounds silly roundabout, but it's just waste.
Just read the next one.
Okay. So Zamasu the Mastermind. See 2-drop 5k power, the cost being yellow. It has blocker and permanent. If there's a Goku Black card in your battle area or leader area, you can play this card from your hand without paying its energy cost.
It's my Supporter of Hope.
Yeah, well, it's the free blocker finally.
Yeah.
It doesn't have indestructible. It's the only Zamasu without indestructible.
Okay, yeah, right, we're gonna have to go back in pages to find the blue ones.
Okay, no.
Okay, so we got weak spot protection. So extra card that costs 1 yellow. Activate battle. If your leader card is Universe 6 card, it gains 10,000 power for the duration of battle, and then you draw a card. That's really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good, because you could do it during your opponent's turn and gain an extra card.
You just keep doing it and combo out or something.
Yeah.
So it's the Zero Mortals plan. It's a 3-cost extra card to it being yellow. Permanent, this card gains desire in all areas.
Not entirely sure why, but
To allow that that dead Shenron play that people don't do as Zamasu. And it has active main. Choose one Zamasu card in your battle area without indestructible and place it in its owner's drop area. So the blocker. Choose one Zamasu card in your hand with indestructible and each costs 4 less and play it. That's really good.
yeah,
Lets you swap out. I like that.
it's pretty good. I mean, you do lose your free blocker, but
But oh well, it was going to die anyway.
I'm sorry. Don't look at me like that. Okay, so we've got Kefler's Fury. So it costs 2 yellow. It's a counterplay. If your leader card is yellow, you draw 2 cards. So you just pay 2 yellow to draw 2 cards during your opponent's turn. So
Yeah.
you can gain those 2 extra cards to your hand.
I just want to like scare my opponent by doing it. Just like pay 2.
Pot of greed.
Yeah, that's just it. When they're like they play, like they make this big play, you have energy untapped. Like especially if you're Freezer Army, like you have energy untapped. They've seen like Bloodlust in your hand. You're not doing anything to disrupt them, and you're just like pay 1, pay 2, pot of greed. And they're like, wait, you're waiting for that? And it's like, yeah. Scared, weren't you?
It's also generic because it's just
Yeah.
yellow leader basically.
Yeah. So we
That's
have.
a lot of words.
Well, we'll know what it is in a second. So, Restrained, it's a 1-cost extra card. It is counter attack if your leader is yellow. Negate the attack, then choose one of your opponent's battle cards, an edge cost of 1 less, and switch it to rest mode.
So it's crushable, but as an attack.
Yeah. It's a very, like it's kind of like, Five Love Saves Today.
Okay.
It has the permanent of being able to activate it by removing itself and a yellow card from the game, and you can only use it once per turn.
Well, you got to remove 1 from your hand, a yellow card from your hand from the game, and it's from the drop
area.
out of the game, and you can activate from the drop area.
But it's one of those negates.
Yeah, it's one of those negates. We've already been over all.
Yeah, we've been over this.
Okay, let me just keep. Okay, so there's the blue yellow stuff. Yeah, so the blue stuff is further back, so we're going to have to go back to try and find that. But we'll go over this.
Doesn't need your way, but we'll go over this first.
Okay. Where's this one me?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got the meteoric.
Yes, meteoric.
Okay, energy Super Saiyan blue for Jito. So it costs 8, 2 of it being blue, 2 of it being yellow. It's got 30k power. Your combo costs 1. It has Union-Potara for 2 blue, 2 yellow of a blue Sun Goku and a yellow Vegeta. So you have to have the 2 different ones to do it.
Yep.
Which is cool because it shows that they really want to take advantage of the multicolored. It has barrier, great. Energy exhaust, okay, multicolored, makes sense. Also, when this card attacks, if your opponent has 3 or more energy, choose up to 3 blue or yellow battle cards in your energy area and combo with them. Okay. When you combo with a battle card using this card's skill, and your leader card is blue, if you have 3 or more battle cards in your combo area, choose all of your opponent's battle cards and energy, switch them to rest mode, and those cards cannot be switched to active mode during your opponent's next charge phase.
Ew.
Yeah, but you lose 3 energy to do that, so depending on how far ahead you are on energy, you've been charging each turn, it's...
I think it's not about how much energy you have. It's a case of, like, basically having 2 turns to kill your opponent. Because if your opponent's, like, low on hand, but you can't kill them in that turn, so you're like, okay, well, maybe I can get them from, like, 4 life to 2. Their turn, they can't do much.
They go swing in your leader and that's it.
Yeah, goes back to your turn. If they haven't got energy back, you just go at them again.
Yeah.
So...
it is very good. Very costly, but it's very good. It balances out.
It's a bit risky, but it can pay off.
Yeah.
So we've got Champa and Vados Gracious Aid. It's a 4 cost with 19k power, 1 blue and 1 yellow for the energy cost. Has a rival blue and yellow by paying a yellow card, like energy. You can play it from your hand when you have blue and yellow in your combo area. Has energy exhaust because it's multicolored. Permanent reduce the combo cost of all blue and yellow Universe 6 cards in your hand by 1.
Ew.
So yeah, Khalifa is the new ape. Permanent, if this card is removed from battle area by an opponent's skill, you may choose 1 card from your hand and place it in your drop instead. If you do, this card remains in battle area. Switch it to rest mode and choose one of your opponent's energy and switch it to rest mode. So it protects itself by dumping a card and tapping down the opponent's energy, which is kind of nasty.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Okay, so we've got Beerus Fickle God. So it's a 2-drop, one of it being yellow, one of it being blue, 15k power, energy exhaust, and then it has permanent. If there is a card that is both blue and yellow in your energy other than this card, negate this card's energy exhaust skill in all areas. So if you turn 1, you've already charged a multicolour card, then
yeah,
turn
fine. 2 Beerus.
Yeah. And also when you play this card, you draw a card.
So we have Meteoric Energy Kefla. It's a 7-drop with 30k power. It's 1 blue and 2 yellow for the energy cost. It has Union-Potara for 1 yellow, using a blue Kale and a yellow Khalifa with an energy cost of 4 or more. It has Barrier. It's Aegis blue yellow once per turn. If it's your opponent's turn, you can activate the skill during the defense step by placing cards in your hand and you drop that match the card specified by Aegis. Choose up to your energy and switch them to active mode. It has energy exhaust, and the auto is when you activate this card's Aegis, choose up to 3 of your opponent's energy and switch them to rest mode.
With the right, hang on, no. When can the leader, the Kale and Khalifa leader activate their activate mode? Can they do it turn 1?
So long as they have 3 energy.
Oh, is it only? Can you only do activate mode at 3 energy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that bit. Okay, I was gonna say, because if that wasn't the case, turn 3 you could have this thing on the board.
I mean, you might be able to, as long as you have the 4 drops out, you could do it. Depending on how they play out, you could.
Well, I was just thinking, it's like you'll turn 1, you charge, you use the activate main to play out the 2. Your next turn, you charge another card, pay 2 to combo, play them both on top.
Yeah.
Because I'm presuming the Kale will be the same as the Khalifa, but it's the blue one, so blue Kale combo with it, go on top of the other Kale, and then turn 3, you've got to pay the 1 yellow and go into that.
I mean, it's a bit slow, but you could still do that just on turn 3 instead. Which is
it is on turn 3 anyway.
Yeah, but it's more balanced that way.
Yeah. Is this me, is it?
Yep.
Okay. So we got Kefla, the Peak of Perfection. So it's a 4-drop, one of it being blue, one of it being yellow, 20k power. Has a rival, blue yellow, for paying 1 yellow. Energy exhaust. when you combo with this card, if your leader card is Universe 6 card, and it's your opponent's turn, you may choose one of your opponent's energy and switch it to rest mode. If you do, your Kefla, the Peak of Perfection card's auto skills don't activate for the duration of the turn. Also, when you play this card during your turn, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, switch it to rest mode, then negate the battle card skills until the end of your opponent's next turn.
Okay, so if it's combat during your opponent's turn, you rest one of that energy, but if you play it during your turn, you can rest one of their battle cards.
And negate a skill until the end of the next turn.
Which is not bad.
No.
So we have Fuse the Zamasu Divine Providence. Say 8 drop, 2 blue and 2 yellow, 30k power. It has Indestructible, Union-Potara for 4 blue and 2 yellow, using a blue Goku Black and a yellow Zamasu. Has Energy Exhaust, and its auto skill is when you play this card with Union, your opponent reveals their hand. You choose up to 2 cards from it, add it to their energy in rest mode.
Disgusting.
Yeah, pretty nasty for what the deck does.
Good. So good. Because you knowledge your opponent's hand, you choose the cards that come out of it. Yeah, they go into their energy, but that's not the point of the deck.
Yeah,
so
but also in rest mode in the energy, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it just gives them 2 more energy for their turn. But whatever, you're trying to get to your win con on your leader.
But whatever, kill them before then.
Yeah, basically. But it's a bigger forcing hit, just doesn't have double stroke.
Yeah.
And also, did forcing hit have a restriction on what it could hit?
Battle cards have to have 35k or less power, I think.
Okay, and what does that say?
Just any.
Yeah.
That is worse than forcing hit because your opponent doesn't get the cards back.
Yeah. So you get knowledge of the hand, you take 2 cards out of it, obviously they're probably going to want to keep hold of, but obviously it's ifs and buts, yada yada yada. But what that does for the deck is disgusting.
Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing card. It's me, is it? Oh, I keep getting confused. Alright, so we got Fuse Zamasu, the Cunning. So it's a 4-drop with 14k power.
Odd numbers.
I swing at your Awakened Leader. Okay. I put 5 into it. Does nothing.
Yeah, but it's the whole, like, making them waste a card.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's got cost 1 for its combo, it's a 10k combo, but it's a counter attack, so you can negate the attack and it actually negates the attack and play it, not just play it. So that's good. It has Indestructible, it has the Aegis, I just whatever you want to pronounce it, ability for once per turn. It has Energy Exhaust and Permanent. If your leader card is a Zamasu card and it's your opponent's turn, reduce your energy cost of his card in your hand by 2. So it becomes a 2-drop.
It becomes a 2-drop negate.
And it gets you a Zamasu on the board.
Yep.
Which is fantastic.
Nice. It's pretty nice. Okay, go to the top. We're going to do this the easy way.
What, you're going to do this?
Yeah. Save us fapping through the pages.
Oh, but I wanted to have fun fapping through the pages.
You say that, but I also know you'd just be like, oh, where the hell are they?
Comedic value.
Sure.
Just read the bloody card.
Okay. Permanent, if your life is at 4 less, this gains 5k power during your opponent's turn. Its auto is when this card attacks, you can draw a card. Active main, if you have 4 more energy, choose up to 1 blue Son Goku and 1 yellow Vegeta card in your hand with an edge cost of 2 less and play them. You can only play Trunks, Future and Vegito cards for the duration of the turn, and you can't activate this card's skill for the duration of the game.
Before we go on, yes, we have gone over this card before.
Yeah.
Just going over it again. Did you?
Yeah. Awaken, draw a card. So, Super Saiyan Blue, Vegito, Energy Eruption. Its auto is when its card attacks, it draws a card. And its secondary auto is once per turn when you combo with 1 or more battle cards with a cost of With a combo cost of 1 in your energy area using a skill, choose up to one of those battle cards, and when the battle ends, the chosen card returns to its owner's hand instead of being placed in the drop. So there you go, there's something, you can get something back after you do the Vegito's skill.
Yeah, basically. So we get the unawakened side of the Zamasu now.
Woo!
So it's Goku Black and Zamasu. Although you've got like Zamasu here and Goku Black there, so it's like really like you put Goku Black there and Zamasu up there.
Yeah, it's like I said about the one before.
So its auto is when this card attacks, you look at the top 5 cards on top of your deck. Choose up to one blue or yellow Goku Black or Zamasu card from among them, add it to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. When your opponent has 3 or more energy, you may draw one card, choose one of your energy, and switch this card. Yeah, just flip it over. So we go to the Fuse Zamasu Supreme Strike. I don't know why I struggled with Awakening for a minute, like my brain's just not registering. So its first auto is when this card attacks, you look at a top 5 for a blue or yellow Goku Black or Zamasu, add your hand and shuffle. So it's got the same effect as it has on the unawakened side for its first auto, which is good because you still can do your searching for your key pieces. Its other auto is when this card attacks a leader card, it gets minus 5k power. Okay, bit don't particularly like that, but whatever. Got balance, I suppose. Activate main once per turn. If your opponent has 8 or more energy, choose up to 4 cards in your opponent's life and place them at the bottom of their owner's deck in any order. Activate main once per turn. Pay 1. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards, return it to your owner's hand. Right. So we did go over this leader before, but in case you hadn't seen it, it's why we're going over them again, and we're just going through the list. Its second activate main is amazing for a pay 1 energy.
Yeah.
Yes, it says choose, so to got barrier, indestructible, and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, you can't touch them. If it said ignoring barrier, I feel like it would probably be a 2 or 3 cost skill. To balance it, but you still can clear a card off the board, and then your opponent has to replay it or whatever. So it slows down your opponent's board presence, sort of. You know what I mean. And its other activate main is what the deck is designed to do, as you saw with the blue-yellow Zamasu, putting the cards into the energy.
Yeah. It's basically a win con, because you'd only activate it when your opponent has 4 less life.
Yeah. So you can be very defensive on this deck with the right amount of aggro at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, you put the pressure on at the right times to try and get their life down. Yeah. Because against this deck, your opponent's going to want to try and not awaken as quickly as possible. So you've got 2 options. You can either rush them down to 4 life or 5 life and then try to keep them like that unless they awaken. And then once you've built up their energy, then you go for putting as much pressure on as possible and then obviously do the effect and kill them. So depending on what the other cards are like, depends how quickly you can pull this off. So
it would take a while.
Yeah, and obviously your opponent will be like, "Oh, you're charging for me. I won't charge."
Well,
in a sense,
they'll have to play around it, because if they know the leader or they bother to read why you're doing it, they're like, "Okay, I've got to try and not." Like, they'll have to try and not charge, but if every turn you're not going to be putting stuff in there, really.
Yeah.
So
there will be a point where your opponent's energy will be at the point where they won't want any more energy because it doesn't really matter to them, which is usually 6 is the cut-off point.
5 or 6 nowadays, yeah.
Yeah. And because most decks try to win on 4 energy anyway, so this deck does need to have the defensive elements, bear that in mind. I don't think it could survive on pure aggro.
Not too easily, especially since your opponent will be losing hand, which means you're losing targets for the energy.
Yeah. But overall, it looks like it could be a very fun deck.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is just our opinion, guys. You can say whatever you want in the comments.
So we got Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku the Sweeper. So 2-drop, 2 of it being blue with 15k power. And its auto is when you play this card, you may choose one card in your life, add to your hand. If you do, choose it from one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 4 less and return it to its owner's hand. So, nice little bit of self-awakening.
And board clearing.
Yep.
So that's pretty good for that. Okay, so we got Saiyan Bloodline Son Goku. So we got the other side of it now, because obviously Vegeta's the yellow and Goku's the blue. So it's a 1-drop with 4k, 5k combo power. When you play this card, you look at the top 3 cards on the top of your deck, choose up to 1 blue or yellow Saiyan card from among them, add your hand, and place your remaining cards at the bottom of the deck in any order, so it doesn't shuffle. The other one was no one, wasn't it?
The other one was check to send one to drop.
Yeah.
So we have Undying Spirit Son Gohan. It's a 3-drop 15k power. It is counterplay, so you just play it out. Its energy cost reduced by 1 if you have a multi-card in your energy. And its auto is when you play this card, choose it from one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 4 less, return it to the owner's hand. If it's your opponent's turn, choose it from one of your blue energy and switch to active mode. Which is pretty nice.
Yeah, also the fact that it combos with the Vegeta.
Yeah.
From the whatever thing it was, the most recent thing, the anniversary thing.
Yeah.
You can combo with that to draw you a card.
And the fact that it can basically be a 1-cost like counter to just send something back and draw a card.
2 cost.
You get 1 back. I'm saying it's basically 1 cost, because if you reduce it by 1 and you switch 1 back to active mode.
Yeah. Fair. Okay, so we got the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks Memories of the Past. Finally get to see this card. So it costs 6, which seems to be a running theme for those Trunks cards.
Yeah.
Because the Constant Hope had, well, it was a 6-drop, wasn't it? Alright, so it's got 30k power. Double Strike, Permanent, you can only have 1 out in your battle area. Great, thanks. Also, when you combo with this card from the energy area using the Vegito skill, play this card at the end of the battle. So you basically just charge this and get it out with Vegito.
Yeah.
And then auto, when you play this card, draw 1 card and choose up to 1 card in your hand and add it to your energy. So you're losing 3. You got Vegeta's effect will get you 1 of those 3 back. He automatically plays himself, and you get an energy back. So you're only losing 2 energy.
Yeah.
And you're gaining a card on the board and a card in your hand.
Yeah, because the Vegito leader adds 1 that you use to combo to your hand. So you add 1 from that. Trunks comes out to play as a double striker. He draws you a card, and you can basically put that card back. Like, you could just put another Trunks in if you think that Trunks is going to die.
Yeah.
So we have Trunks Fighting the Darkness. It's a 1-cost with 4k power. It has the auto of when you play this card, you may choose 1 card in your hand and place it in the drop. If you do, choose up to 1 yellow Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta with an energy cost of 2 and up to 1 Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku the Sweeper from your deck. Add them to your hand and then shuffle your deck. So you get the yellow beat stick and the Self Awakener.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
So turn 1, play this. Turn 2, you can use the activate main to put them out on the board if you really want to.
Yeah.
But you probably want to hold off on that until you get to the amount of energy to do the Potara.
Yeah. Well, so. It's nice though.
Oh yeah, fantastic. Wait, this is me, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so we got Trunks the Sweeper. So this is a 2-drop with 10k power. Auto, when you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 2 or less, ignoring barrier, and return to the owner's hand. Cool. Just takes a card off the board.
Yeah.
Although, actually, 1 sec. Okay, so it doesn't have to target on barrier, it just ignores barrier. Okay,
yeah.
Right. Because I know there's some cards that say they
have to target
barrier, but it ignores it at the same time.
So, you have Bulma saying farewell. Say 1-drop with 1k power.
No, it's a 1-drop What are you doing? 1k power. I thought you were about a combo for a second then.
No.
No, it's
Its
one
combo is cost 1 to give 5k, but it has the auto of
Yeah.
when you combo this card during your turn, choose it from one of your opponent's battle cards, an edge cost of 3 or less, and return it to the owner's hand. Which isn't bad, because then you still get the 5k combo and you bounce something.
Yeah, it's like the Go 10 from set 2. Or set 1.
Go 10, yeah.
It's one of them.
The funny thing is, though, you can just use it to bounce what's attacking you.
Yeah. Unless it's got barrier or indestructible.
Or both.
Because that's the thing now. Okay, so we got my filled with energy. So this is, for those who know, the North Kai that came out a few sets back, that was just a super combo. This is basically exactly the same thing. It's always got its 10k. You only draw the card if you got 4 that's live. So if you didn't pick up your Kais, pick these up.
I do like how they always put super combos in every set. It's a good thing to do.
Yeah. Because it just helps people, if they come in on those sets, they're fine.
It helps people start on that set, or if you're building a deck from that set, it's just like, well, instead of going through your old stuff for super combos, here's a new one that kind of suits the theme.
Yeah.
So we have Whis the Regulator. See, 1 drop 5k power. Its active main is once per turn, choose one card in your hand, place it in the drop, and then draw a card.
Yay. Sorry. Am I okay? I think I'm okay. Right, so we got Gawasu Zamasu's Master. So it's a 2-drop of 10k power. Auto, when you combo with this card and your leader card is blue, you may choose one card from your hand and place it in your drop area. If you do, choose one. So you choose up to 3 battle cards, range cost of 3 or more with 35 or less power in your drop area, place it on the bottom of your deck and in the order, or you choose one of your opponent's battle cards in their drop area, return it to their deck, and they shuffle. So it's just the blue version of the yellow card. It was yellow, right?
Yeah, it's the blue combo piece.
Yeah.
So we have Almighty Do-Over Zeno. It's a 5-drop with 19k power, 2 the cost being blue. It has no combo benefit whatsoever. It has Deflect and auto of when you play this card, choose all battle cards, return them to their owner's decks, and all players who returned cards to their decks shuffle their decks. So yeah, it just clears the boards.
So it's chain attack Zeno.
Apart
from it doesn't affect the hand.
Yeah, is the Zeno card just you pay 5 instead to do the board?
Which isn't worth it. Unless you're in a real bad situation.
It depends, because like if they have blockers, you can use it just to attack as well. Otherwise, I really don't see this card getting play unless you're ramping energy and you want to clear the board. Because it costs 5.
Veki ramp deck will love this.
Probably.
Because they can easily play it because they can have the energy.
Yeah, they can play it. It's just
and they'll want to slow down their opponent. They'll get the blocks off that they need to get their effects, to get the extra energy. Yeah. And then they'll just basically just keep going Zeno, keep resetting, keep slowing things down. Oh, I've got my energy.
Yeah. It's a very situational card.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful when you use it.
Vados Vanilla blue. Cost 2 blue. 30k. Have fun.
Okay. So we have Chaos, Sister of Annihilation.
Oh, there you go. There's the 4-drop Chaos.
Okay. 4-drop 20k power. It has 5k combo boost. It's EX Evolve for 1 blue energy onto a blue Chaos with an edge cost of 1. And auto, when a card evolves into this card, you may choose all of your battle cards other than this card and place them in their owner's drop. If you do, choose all of your opponent's battle cards with an edge cost of 4 less and return them to their owner's hands. So it nukes your board to bounce theirs.
Yay.
Which is kind of a kale thing to do.
Yeah. Okay, so we got another SR now. Kale, the Awakened Sister. So it. The hell was that? You got to pay 1 for a 10k combo. It's got 20k power. It's got critical. During your turn, at the end of the battle, as you combo with this card, choose to 1 blue Kale card in your battle area and play this card on top of it. So it's like the Khalifa one.
Yeah.
So you combo with it, it's the apes, yada yada yada. And if you've got the other card out, the Champa and Vados one, you don't have to pay the combo and evolve.
If you got King Champa out, you can do the apes for free.
Its other auto is, when you play this card, you choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, negate that card's skill for a duration of the turn, and return it to its owner's hand. Okay.
So we have Kale, Timid Sister. So 104k power. It has permanent of this card can't be carried by your opponent's skills. And you also, when you play this card, choose 1 blue or yellow Universe card in your drop, range cost of 3 or more, add it to your hand.
Pretty good. Oh, good.
Have fun.
Ah! Right, okay, so we've got Goku Black, the Replicator. So cost 4, 2 of it being blue, 5k combo, 20k power. Right. Auto, when you play this card, and if your leader card is Goku Black or Zamasu card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, place it in your opponent's energy in rest mode, then play 1 Shadow Token. Shadow Tokens have 10,000 power, 0 combo cost, and 5k combo power. Then, if your opponent has 3 or less energy, reveal the top card of your opponent's deck. If that card is a battle card, place it in the opponent's energy in rest mode, otherwise draw 1 card and your opponent shuffles their deck.
So you get a token, and then if for some reason you have more, like 2 or well,
if your opponent has 2 energy,
yeah, 3 at most, you can just place cards into their energy. If not, you shuffle it and then draw a card. So,
well, the reveal top card of the deck, if the reveal card is battle card,
yeah,
it goes into it.
If not, then you shuffle it
Then
back
shuffle
in.
and you draw a card. But they have to have 3 or less energy, so
Yeah.
you can put them onto the 4th. So another way of getting the ramp up
Yeah.
to get to your win. Con, as it were.
Yep. So we have Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black, Inviting the Darkness. So 3 cost, 1 being yellow. It has 10k power, 1 being blue. Yeah, I realised when I said it. Can look away condescending. It has barrier. I'm just going to carry on. I don't care how you look at me. You could lick your nipple for all I care. Also, when you play this card and your leader is a Goku Black or Zamasu, add the top card of your deck to your energy. Its secondary auto is, when you play this card and your leader is a Goku Black or Zamasu, at the end of your opponent's next turn, reveal the top card of your opponent's deck. If that card is a battle card, place it in your opponent's energy in rest mode. Otherwise, draw 1 card, then your opponent shuffles their deck. So it's like the Replicator, only when you play it, you can charge a card, and then it does the like energy addition effect.
When does it trigger?
During
And the opponent's next turn after you play it, so yeah. Okay, so we got Goku Black, Evils. What?
Accomplice.
Thanks. 2 drop, 10k, 1 of them being blue, has deflect, and activate main once per turn. Choose 1 card in your hand, place it in your drop area, choose up to 1 mass replication from your deck, activate it, and then shuffle your deck. Hint, hint, field.
Yay! So we have Betrayal of the Master. So 1 cost extra card. So active main. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost greater than or equal to your opponent's energy and return it to its owner's hand. Not bad.
Really good. There's a lot of good cards for this. Okay, there's the field. So we got mass replication, cost 2, 1 being blue, field, permanent, Shadow tokens in your battle area can't attack and gain blocker.
Yeah.
Also, what's for 2? When you play a Goku Black card, in your battle area. If your leader card is Goku Black or Zamasu card, play 1 shadow token. And then tokens have 10k power, 0 combo cost, 5k combo.
You know that what that works really good with now that we have it?
What, the free blocker?
No.
I know, free blocker is Zamasu. Doesn't matter.
No, well yeah, it does actually work well with that. No, it doesn't. It has to be... Okay, it has to be Goku Black. In the anniversary set, we got a Goku Black that just pops out and draws you a card.
The one you can play for free, but you
Yeah.
can only play it once.
You play it once a turn.
So you just
long
can
as you
play
have-
this, draw a card, put a shadow token out. Next turn, play it again, draw a card, shadow token. Next turn, play it again, draw a card.
And you're drawing cards, and you're just getting a wall of meat shields. So yeah.
This is you.
Yep. So you're wide open. So 2 cost extra card. Why'd you look down there? 2 of it being blue. And it's counterplay. If your lead card is blue, if the battle card your opponent is playing has an edge cost of 4 less, return it to the owner's hand instead of being played. So again, it's another one of those preemptive strikes, just the blue version.
Yeah.
That'd be more annoying against Janemba, I think.
Well, put the Janemba card back in hand.
So, like, I thought preemptive strike was annoying because it's like it puts it to your opponent's drop. But I think it'd really, like, piss them off if you're like, you know how you just did Childish Heart?
I apologise for the language.
It's not as bad as it could be. It's British swearing. YouTube isn't too concerned about that. But like, so your opponent goes through the whole like Childish Heart combo, blah 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 blah. And like,
Did you say Childish Heart?
yeah, Janemba.
Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
and then which Janemba are you thinking? Because they,
Well, any of that don't have the flags.
yeah.
But it's still fun, so just like, I'll place Janemba out. To me, it's like, no, just put it in your hand. You know, the one place that if a Janemba player sees it, they kind of like swear to themselves. Because they have Janemba in hand instead of the deck or on the field, so now they've got to like go through a process to bring it out instead.
Well, if it's the Agent Destruction one, it doesn't really matter.
No, any Destruction one doesn't matter. It's more like Demon Sword or...
Demon Sword has to fight.
Oh, well, the... Too many Janembas.
No, the only Janembas that thing can target is the multicoloured one and the Agent Destruction one. The
Well-
other ones it can't touch.
No, it can touch the one that's that comes out as a 1-drop if you have like no battle cards.
It has deflect.
It doesn't. There's a permanent and an auto of melee
I'm pretty sure it has deflect as well.
and critical. It doesn't have deflect.
The promo one,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it has deflect.
no.
I'm pretty adamant it has deflect. You keep reading, I'm gonna have a look.
Okay. I got it. Right, so all too easy. Counter attack. Your leader's blue, negate the attack, then choose one of your opponent's battle cards, an edge cost of 1, and return it to the owner's hand. It has a permanent of activation from drop area by paying the edge cost for removing a blue card in your hand from the game, and you can only activate it once per turn. So either way you do it, it's only once per turn. And we've gone back into the blue and yellow. Have you found it yet?
I'm looking, I've only just got the deck!
I've run out of things to read!
Well, I don't know.
We're having a, like, he's having a look now.
Yeah! Under critical, what does it say?
Okay, it has deflect. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember every Janemba card. Mercy forgive me that I'm not an encyclopedia for this card game, or Janemba specifically. My life revolves around nothing else.
Oh, at least you admitted it.
Duh. Yeah, admitted it to the internet, it must be true. Jenna has no life.
I'm gonna get a light on. Too dark now.
Okay, so that's all the blue and yellow stuff.
What's left to be revealed? Oh,
what?
the black stuff.
Black, and yeah, I think that's it actually.
Because the red and green's been revealed.
Black and all the special rare stuff.
Oh, and the feature rare things.
I said special. That covers our spectrums.
Okay, fine, whatever. Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.